What's good? Oh, what's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weeper. I'm back again with another video. I'm just getting my lightning requiem covers. Okay, now I'm all good. Now this is the Asta was a Pillar Man, so I'm gonna okay. So you guys might remember this part from the other series I have of my other Black Clover series. I'm gonna make the next part for that tomorrow. So I know you guys been waiting for that, but this is what if Asta was Pillar Man. So let me just get straight into it. Last time, okay, I have to end myself out. Yeah, this video is gonna be coming out very late because I had to do a lot of stuff. So hopefully you guys still enjoy it. Now Asta was gonna teach how to control her magic. And Asta is now Noel went on training without him. A couple of hours has passed, or the next day you could say, and she's already training. You already see, but she's sucking. She can't hit her. She can't hit her target. And Asta then says, "You started it without me. I don't need to sleep, but you're just being so annoying. I had to come out." And Noel said, "Shut up. You're not even helping. Just go. I can do this myself." And Asta then says, "If you could do it yourself, then you wouldn't have to." Yeah, okay. Then Asta then says, "Well, then you'll be already good enough to defeat your family in battle, but you're not. So I'm gonna help you. Now let me see. I'm gonna give you a boost." And Noel says, "What do you mean?" "I'm gonna give you this armor." So he's teaching her how to use the Valkyrie armor very early. See, he says, "Okay, I want you to." He puts a solid like rock all over one of her arms, and he says, and Noel says, "What is that?" "It's your armor. So you're the daughter of the I can't say Noel's mother's name. I always had trouble. I'm really gonna mess it up in important times. But you know, if you watch the manga, you know what I'm talking about, or the anime. And he says, "You're just like her." "I know so." And then Noel says, "How do you know? You're like around the same age as me." And Asa then says, "Well, the devil's been telling me a lot about it." And Noel then says, "What do you mean the devil?" And Asa says, "Well, that's what contacts me when I pull out my sword. I learned how to use the sword when I was looking for a weapon when I was younger, around 6 or 7, if I'm correct." And he told me all about himself and about where he comes from. And he tells me to be wary of Makalura. Like, okay, the demon that killed Noel's mother. I don't know how to say it. I keep having trouble with it. But that demon, I'm I'm just so done with myself. Okay, that demon. And Asa then says, it killed your mother. I know so. Mine told me. And Noel says, "Where do I find it?" And Asa then says, she's in the Spade Kingdom. She's being guarded by a person, just like me, but you're a cursed one. So that's why I wanted to help you. You're just cursed like me, being cursed in this body of mine, not being able to die or not being able to have emotion sometimes." And Noel says, "Well, you need to stop being so weird and negative. And you're not even helping me." And Asa then says, "Oh, you're so dumb. You put the water on the rock. like a Valkyrie armor. That's what we're gonna call it, Valkyrie. And then Noelle's did it for an hour straight, and she finally got control of putting water on a certain part of the rock, and she had an armor over it. And she says, "I finally did it. Good. Now it's time for us to train." And Noelle says, "What? What do you mean?" And then Asta pulls out his anti-magic sword and says, "Okay, I'm about to charge at you. Now aim your water into that one part of your body and shoot. And if you hit me, I won't cut you." And Noelle says, wait a minute." And Asta then pulls out his sword and says, "You better hurry up and shoot." And Asta then runs right at Noelle and says, "Demon anti-magic sword, slash." And Noelle hits his knee. And Asta says, "Good job. Good job. You did better than I expected. But you still didn't hit me where I wanted you to." So he still hits her with the tail of the sword. And she says, "You freaking idiot, don't you touch me. I'm royalty." And Asta then says, "Okay, that is enough. I had enough of you, human. I'll teach you respect." And Asta then says, "Now this is a joke I played on Yami. Hopefully you enjoy the joke too." So he does the exact same thing what he did to Yami. He grabs Noelle's hand. Okay, he dashes at her and grabs it, and then he flies all the way up into the air. And Noelle doesn't know how to fly, so she's pretty scared. And she said, "Put me, wait." And you know how she gets. And Asa then says, "See, look at that. I told you, I'm more powerful than you royalties. You need to fly with a broom. I can just fly with my own strength and body. That's why I'm stronger than you. Now you see. Now this is what I could do to you. I could easily melt your body away, or just drop you from here. Now that is the difference between you and me. And just imagine the difference between you and that I'm never gonna get that answer right." So Asa then says, "Now do you understand?" And Noelle gets it, and she says, "Let me go. I understand." And Asa then says, "No, I need to fly you around just a little bit more so you can understand me." And she says, "What are you talking about? Let me go." And Asa then says, "Here we go." And then he flies away. And who knows where they go? I don't know. So Asa just flew away with Noelle somewhere. I don't know. Then 8 hours passed. And Yami went to go look for Asta. He says, "Oh, what did Asta?" Yeah, he's just flying on the broom looking for Asta and Noelle, but yeah, I don't know where Asta went. Like, don't ask me. And then Yami then says, "Oh, I'm never gonna find them. That darn Asta. Why does he have to be more powerful than me? That is so unfair. I worked so hard with my strength, and then a kid just gets born with all that, and he hates himself because of it. I seriously need to find him." But Yami kept looking for Asta. Asta then says, Asta goes right behind Yami and says, "Licked, licked, lick, licked. He's right below you." And Yami says, "What are you talking about? Wait, who is that?" And so Asta then just takes the broom away, and then he disappeared. And also, Asta knows how to go invisible. Yeah, he had years to train with it. I'm pretty sure cars would learn how to turn invisible too. It is like there is animals that can turn invisible. So pretty sure he can do it too. And he says, "Asta, I'll get you back for this." But as Yami drops to the ground, yeah, it wasn't that high up. So Yami then sees a light. He says, "But it should be dark. What is this?" And Yami's right by the stone faces. And as Yami got closer and closer, he snuck up. He snuck up, and he saw William, his rival. His hair was very long and different, and he didn't say anything because he was saying, "What did he mean by licked? What is Asta trying to tell me?" So then then Asta then says to him, "He's an elf, you idiot! An elf? What are you talking about?" He says, "Where are you, Asta? How am I hearing you?" So Asta's yeah, Asta also put transmitters. He knows how to build those, but he uses his mind to connect with people. He can also use his abilities to connect with animals, and humans are animals, so he can connect with them and talk to them, and not be right by them. And he says, "Just look at him. He's not William. Doesn't that make you fear for your life? That imposter's been lying to you all this time, getting closer and closer to the Wizard King." And Yami says, "That doesn't mean anything. But just look at the character he's around. The characters, they all look broken." And Yami says, "Yeah, they do. I need to do something about it." And as Yami was about to walk in, so one of the people saw him, and he says, "Oh shh!" And that wait. I'm not done yet. I know this part was a little weird, but I'm gonna leave it up to something. And then William turns around and says, "Oh, it looks like you know now, Yami. Now, what will Lick do? Will he kill you or let you live?" And Yami says, What the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna live, boy." And that's where, and then William just charges right at Yami. That's where I leave off for this part. And who knows if Yami will live or not? Who knows? You'll figure this out next time on Black Clover. What if Asta was a Pillar Man? And also, guys, be healthy. Yeah, I know this part was pretty weird, but it'll all make sense later. And also, Asta didn't do anything to Noel. If you guys, okay, I keep making this weird. Okay, I just hit my computer. Okay, bye. Okay, just stay safe, my people.